myself that I make for something great, but I'll never change if I lie here and wait. I keep screaming out that I make for something more, but I need to stop and get my feet on the floor. What am I waiting for? I can't say it. What am I waiting for? The answer is no.
You are tuned in to Will the Thrill. Now, here's your host, Will the Thrill.
What's up, guys? It's Will the Thrill, and today we're going to do my top 10 picks from the 2018 draft. I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you what I felt like were the best picks in this most recent draft. Here we go.
Number 10.
At number 10, I got Mason Rudolph to the Steelers. They drafted him in the 3rd round with the 12th pick, 76 overall. Originally, I had Rudolph projected to go maybe 1st round or late 2nd. He fell 3rd round to the Steelers, and I really like this pick. They went ahead and they got a successor to Ben Roethlisberger. This guy really, he's not just a typical backup you draft like in the 6th or 7th round. This is a guy that literally in a year or two would be the perfect plug-in quarterback for the Steelers, and I really love it. It was a great selection by Pittsburgh.
Number 9.
Next at number 9, I got Josh Allen to Buffalo. The reason I really love this pick is they moved up from 12 to 7 without giving up their other 1st round pick. I thought they went about it so smooth. They didn't give up anything crazy. They waited him to fall a little bit and then moved up only 5 spots. I thought their management did an excellent job. I thought they were going to have to give up 2 first picks, but they went ahead and got a guy who plays in bad weather in Wyoming, and he's going to play in bad weather in Buffalo. Great pick by Buffalo. Love it.
Number 8.
I have Christian Kirk going to the Cardinals. He fell to the 2nd round, which was a huge surprise to me. I thought he was either going to go to the Cowboys or maybe the Seahawks late in the 1st round. I love this move. They went ahead and got Josh Rosen early in the 1st, and with Larry Fitzgerald getting up there in age, they went ahead and drafted his successor, and this is the perfect guy to do it. So now Arizona has a perfect combination of Rosen and Kirk to grow old together, and I really love the move. He fell to them. They didn't have to move up for him or anything, and he's going to be a great wide receiver to take over.
Number 7.
Quentin Nelson to the Colts. Last year, their offensive line was horrendous. They needed protection for Andrew Luck, who's going to come back this year, hopefully. But even if he's not, Jacoby Brissett was sacked over 50 times last year, and that's just not allowed. I mean, if you want to win, your quarterback can't get sacked on every play. Quentin Nelson is the perfect guy to rebuild that O-line. The dude is a beast. He's huge. He's going to be a great NFL player, and I love the move by Indy. They didn't make a stupid move. Great pick.
Number 6.
Minkah Fitzpatrick to the Dolphins. The reason I really love this move is Miami took advantage of all the quarterbacks going early, and they landed a top defensive player. This guy is going to be a great defensive back in the NFL, and Miami really needs the defensive help. They don't have much of a secondary. They have a lot of holes on defense, and they took advantage of the best available defensive player being there besides Derwin James, and I really like the pick. I like the aggressiveness by Miami, not going quarterback. They build their defense.
Number 5.
Mike Hughes to the Vikings. One of the main reasons I like this is almost every mock draft for Minnesota had them taking a lineman. I really like how they were aggressive about it. Look, their last game of the season was the NFC Championship, and their defense was torch, especially their secondary. And what did they do? They went out and they added depth to it. You have Xavier Rhodes, top 5 corner in the league, but after that, not a lot of good depth. Terrence Newman going to be 40 this upcoming season. Mike Hughes adds a legit threat and is a legit number 2 corner.
Number 4.
Josh Jackson to the Packers. They drafted him 2nd round, 13th pick, 45th overall. They already took Jareer Alexander in the 1st. This is why I love the pick. Their biggest problem last year was defense, and they need to build a defense for Aaron Rodgers to ever get back to the Super Bowl. And they took 2 of the best available corners, and Josh Jackson falling to the 2nd round is a mystery to me. I thought he was going to go 1st round, and I really love the aggressiveness by Green Bay to rebuild their secondary.
Number 3.
Lamar Jackson to the Ravens. They traded back in with Philadelphia to take him with the 32nd pick overall. I really like the move. They're a team that needed a successor to their current starting quarterback, Joe Flacco. He's had a history with injuries the past couple seasons, and Lamar Jackson is a guy that if you give a year or two on the bench, he's going to be a ready starter when that time comes, and I really like that they moved up to go get him. I felt like he should have gone earlier in the draft, but overall, I feel like he went to the right team, and he'll end up having a great career in Baltimore.
Number 2.
Baker Mayfield to the Browns, first overall. You knew this was going to be high on my list. I love Baker Mayfield. I am on the Baker Mayfield train all the way to the end. Look, he's going to be great in the NFL. He reminds me so much of Brett Favre. He doesn't have the height, but he's got that mobility and the gunslinger aspect to him that I really love. And you know what? If you're Cleveland with all the bad quarterbacks you have, if you feel like this guy is going to be the one to turn it around, why not take him? Really, what have you got to lose? I really love the pick by Cleveland, and I love the shockness of it.
Number 1.
Shaquem Griffin to the Seahawks. It is a tragedy that he didn't get drafted to the 5th round. It really makes me sick by the NFL. You need certain credentials and you need physical abilities to get drafted. He met them all. Fastest linebacker 40 time since 2003. The dude is a beast. He's 6'1", he's 250. He catches everything thrown to him. It really breaks my heart that he was taken in the 5th. Kudos to Seattle for reuniting him with his brother. Love the pick. I'm Will the Thrill, and that's my top 10 draft picks. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at WTT Football Page. We'll see you next time.